MCSE TV. Now guys, we've just finished playing Watford, where we just won 4-2 somehow, guys. Oh my god. What a game. What a roller coaster. What a mixture of emotions. So many highs, so many lows. I don't even know where to start. But guys, I'll just start off with this. I've called my review Painting Over the Cracks, because at the end of the day, we won 4-2. Great result. 3 points. But we did see a lot of issues there today. Now this isn't me complaining, this isn't me twining, because we've got a result and that's what we needed today. It's a good job done. But there are issues there. We all know there is. That result just about justifies the game. But yeah, so I'm going to start from the beginning. I've got a lot to say. I've written it all down because there was that much that happened. So let's start with Rudiger. Now, in the first couple of minutes of the game, I thought Rudiger made some really, really good blocks and saves. I was very impressed by him in the first half. Honestly, he really did help the defence today. It was a solid back line with him in it. But this was in the first couple of minutes of the game. Later on, our defence did, I'm trying to put this in a nice word, did mess up quite a bit, let's be honest. But Rudiger was good, made some good blocks in the first couple of minutes of the game. And then Pedro's goal in the 12th minute was beautiful, wasn't it? It went right onto the top of the net and bang, diagonally into the back of the net. It was a beautiful goal. And yeah, this is something else I want to mention. Hazard, Morata and Pedro's link-up play was on fire today. It was absolutely brilliant. They linked up so well today, and Conte should definitely take notice of that. That was unnoticeable. That will go unnoticeable because it was so good and strong and solid. It gave me goosebumps watching them play together in a free. It was just beautiful. But guys, one player, this isn't me being criticising him, but I felt quite frustrated watching Cesc Fabregas today. Now, Cesc Fabregas is a really, really good player. I absolutely love him, and we are lucky to have him at Chelsea. But I think he had so many chances today. There was about 3 chances, but 2 of them were 2 clear-cut chances that he could have scored in today. I felt like he should have just gone for it more and just belted the ball in the back of the net. He shouldn't have hesitated so much. He should have just whacked it into the net. He should have just gone for it, because it would have been a lot better than him hesitating, because there was a very clear chance in the first half, in the first like 15 to 20 minutes of the game. Hazard and Morata linked up nicely and fed the ball through to Cesc Fabregas, and he missed the chance. And I said to my dad when I was watching it, I said he should have just belted it at the net. He should have just literally rammed it and went for it. So he should have took the chance. Bakayoko, he was very, very strong today. You can't not notice him. Like, he's amazing. He literally, when I watch him and I see him in the lineup and I see him playing, I have so much confidence in him. When he's playing, you have confidence in a player like Bakayoko. I mean, everyone's been saying, yeah, but is he the decent replacement for Matic? He smashed it today. He controlled the midfield in front of the defence. He was great, and as I said, I had full confidence in him today. And I was watching the game on the TV, guys, on Sky, and literally the camera's just always on him because of the way he was playing. He's great. Doucouré then scored in the 47th minute of the game, just before half-time. Now, I personally think it was a very unlucky goal. I think that we did fall asleep just before half-time. Now, I did tweet this on Twitter, at EmirateCFC, if you want to go and check that out. Bit of self-promo there. And I did tweet that it was an unlucky goal for us, for sure, but I also did say that's why I can never settle when we're 1-0 up. I sometimes think it's better if we go 1-0 down, because we fall asleep, we knock off. As soon as we've got the goal, we just think, job done, and it wasn't, and that's why we conceded just before half-time. And that did have a knock-on effect going into the second half, clearly, because obviously Watford were all over us in the second half when they came out. They were absolutely going for us. And in the 48th minute of the game, Watford nearly scored. right? Watford nearly scored, it was obviously 1-1. But then Perrier, I think that's how you pronounce his name, actually scored 1 minute later after them nearly scoring, and then it was 2-1, and that did knock our confidence. It had a knock-on effect on us. And then we nearly scored in the 53rd, they nearly scored in the 53rd minute of the game again, because, oh, I've dropped the paper. They nearly scored in the 53rd minute again, and they were all over us in the second half. They likely got a lot of, well, a boost of confidence after scoring against us in the first half. And then in the 60th minute, we brought on Michy Batshuayi, didn't we? And I did put on Twitter again, I said it was a wise decision from Conte to make because Morata got a yellow card. Also, Morata has recently been injured, so it just made sense for us to bring off Morata, and it was risky because we didn't want Morata to get booked again and then get a red card because that would just have been disastrous. It's a very, very good, wise decision from Conte. And yeah, it was an interesting decision actually from Conte. I was really shocked when I saw Michy coming on because obviously we know the comments we've heard from Conte about Michy. But I put on Twitter, I called it, guys, I called it. I put on Twitter, you know what? You know what's going to happen? Morata's going to go and score. It's written in the stars. Sorry, not Morata. Batman's going to go and score. It's written in the stars, and that's exactly what he did. Because obviously in 71 minutes, Batman scored, didn't he? What a goal. And then obviously Dave scored on the 86th minute, which was amazing. Azpilicueta will just call you Dave. It was great to see a defender score today. And then obviously Batman scored in the 94th minute of the game to give us a 4-2 win, guys. What a result. Willian, that's one player I want to mention. If you do follow me on Instagram, this is a lot of self-promo, guys. By the way, all my social media links are down below. Willian looked back to his old self again today. He made an assist. His old self was back on the pitch today, I felt. It's coming back to him because I did post about Willian. Yeah, just head over to Emma860 on Instagram to check that out. Because there's a lot of detail in that about him in my opinion. But yeah, Willian looked back to his old self again, and I was just absolutely rooting for Willian to score. I just wanted him to score so desperately because I'd have been crying if he scored. It was so emotional. But yeah. Guys, obviously Alonso actually got brought off for Willian in the 67th minute, and Zappacosta on. When Zappacosta came on, he was right into the game. There wasn't any wasting time or messing around. He was just well in there. Yeah. Guys, God. What a game. That's fair enough to say. There was so many highs and so many lows again. I mean, yeah, I could stand here, guys, right? Look at the camera right now and say, you know what a result. I could. But at the end of the day, there were so many weaknesses there today. And we all know there was. We all know there was. It was just a lucky goal from Batshuayi at the end of the game. If you were an outsider looking in on that result from another team, you would think Chelsea are smashing it. We are back to winning ways, hopefully, but you'd think Chelsea have smashed it today. But actually, if you actually watched the game, you'd see how many weaknesses and things were going wrong. And I was very worried at some points in the game because, again, you can see the players are tired, and we move on to Everton now in round 16 of the Football League Cup on Wednesday at Stamford Bridge. Everton aren't doing brilliantly at the moment, are they? So hopefully that's a must-win game. And then obviously next Saturday we take on Bournemouth away, which is always a hard away fixture. So yeah, so as I said, the games are coming thick and fast. But today's game was something we can hopefully build on now. Now, we all know there's a lot of issues rooting inside the club. We know we need to come back in January from the in the transfer market we need to make some good signings, because the weaknesses are not the players on the pitch, but the weaknesses lie, and we need to make more signings, because today proved that the players we've got aren't an issue. We just need to build on that. Now we hopefully can build on this 3 points today. We're sitting 4th in the table, and let's hope we can get back to winning ways, guys. Now the issues are still there. There's a lot more to work on. we have conceded a lot of goals today, let's not forget that, and Watford did dominate the game, and to be fair, that result doesn't even justify it. Like, a draw would have probably justified today's game. But yeah, guys, I've rambled on for 10 minutes. But yeah, that's all my opinions. So get down below in the comments, guys. Let me know your match thoughts and who your man of the match was. My man of the match would have to be definitely... Oh God, I don't even know who my man of the match was. I thought there was... You know something? Do you know who my man of the match was? It was Willian. Yeah, my man of the match was Willian, definitely. He's showing, as I said, sparks of my old self again, and I was really happy with that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. As I said, comment down below your match thoughts and who your man of the match was. Even though this is videos going live, guys, I will be interacting with you guys, and I'm glad we've got the job done. 3 points on the board. It was a sunny day at Stamford Bridge, as we could see. And all the other teams are to play now, and we've got our result done and gone. Game done, 3 points secured. Happy. I really am happy about that. Yeah, I've got a lot more to work on, guys, but it's a good start up the shelves. Thanks.